We are back. Hey, my next guest comes to us from the Motown city of Detroit. They believes life is like chess. You have to make all the right moves, and that's exactly what my next guest has been doing. Here to tell us what it's like to be a natural sensation, Mr. Blezz Melano in the house. Welcome, brother.
Hey, what's going on, Clark? How you doing, bro?
Oh, man, thank you for coming on the show, brother. And I want to give shouts out and thank you to our boy, Brother Lance Wilkins, for putting this together, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hey, by the way, you are our very first rapper we've had on the show, so we're going to mark this as a momentous occasion, brother. Hey,
oh, man, I appreciate that. I feel honored.
Oh, always. Hey, Brother Blezz, what's your story, brother, and how did you find music as your outlet?
Well, I've been pretty much doing music all my life. I'm naturally a musician, really. I play 5 different instruments. And I started probably about 13 years ago. I started a recording studio and a record label. And at that point, I kind of backed away. I was more so on the musical side of things, as far as production side. And signed me some artists. And but I always had a passion for just music in general, as far as rap and everything else. But it came naturally, man. It came naturally, and it just just continue to flourish. And I'm at this point where I'm at right now.
Well, Detroit, I can't mention, that's my second home. I got my folks up there. It's been hit severely during these economic times, and more so than most cities. How was it growing up in that area, and who were your influences?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty tough in Detroit. It's always been pretty tough in Detroit. But Detroit is a strong city. It's like you said, it's hard economic times. Period. Wherever you are, it's hard economic times, but especially here with the automotive industry. But we always bounce back. But musically, my influence, I have so many, from the Winans to the Clark Sisters to Nas to Ice Cube. But that's on the musical side. But as far as my influences, period, I would probably say my father was one of my biggest influences.
In what way? How did your father play that role in your life? Because I really want to hear you talk about that, because so many times we leave the fathers out, and there's always this stereotype that no fathers are in any black home. So I love the fact that he was that role for you. If you could just share with us briefly how he played that.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Well, I mean, my father, he was an entrepreneur like myself, because besides the music, now I own a few businesses. But he owned probably 3 or 4 businesses. But prior to that, I saw how he was a CPA accountant. I saw how hard he worked every day, and, all the struggling and, scraping and striving, trying to make things better for me. And then when he opened his own business, it was just as hard, with being an entrepreneur, it's just hard in general. But I just saw all the struggles, everything he went through, man, and even with that, he still made time for me and my sister and my mother. But he was always there. He was he was a musician, so I'm a person that I observe. So I don't say too much. That's just me. I just observe things, and I watched him as he, plays instruments and things of that nature. He always tried to show me, but I never really wanted to take no pointers from him. But but I just watched and observed, and slowly but surely, man, he would come in the house one day, and he told me one story. He said he was at work or whatever. He came home. He was downstairs, and he heard somebody playing on the piano. So he what's going on? Somebody in my house. So, he came running upstairs, and naturally it was me. You know what I'm saying? He was blown away. But, yeah, so he played a major role in my life, man.